My name is Dr. Jennifer Campos, and I am the SEAL Chief Scientist at Toronto Rehab. StreetLab is our virtual reality simulator. Right now, while we're standing here in the simulator, is that we do have a very high resolution simulation of several city blocks of downtown Toronto. Essentially, it was created by taking thousands and thousands of digital images and texture mapping them into this virtual environment. It also has sound, so we get surround sound information about our virtual environment. And we can interact with this environment in several ways. One is by walking, so we have a stationary treadmill in StreetLab, so that when people walk on the treadmill, it's as if they're walking down the streets of Toronto, let's say, if that were to be our simulation as it is right now. We'll get people in a harness so that we can ensure that they're safe. And so what you'll experience is as you walk on the treadmill, then you'll get all of the sensory feedback updated in real time as a function of your own movement. We also have a wheelchair simulator that goes in here, and we have a car that can come in here. When it goes on the motion simulator, then we have the ability to change the angle of the road, for instance. We can have people walking up and downhill. We can control the density of the traffic, the type of traffic. We also have functional traffic lights, so we can change the timing of the lights. We can change the distances between intersections. So we really have a system that we can sort of flexibly manipulate elements of the environment and see how that affects behavior. So what we have in StreetLab is we have the ability to monitor people's physical behavior, their walking stability, their balance, their posture, but we can also measure how well they're hearing things, how well they can listen, and not just that, but we can look at how they do both of those things at the same time. So one particular challenge that could come into play here is the fact that we often have to walk and listen and walk and talk at the same time. And this kind of dual tasking could be harder for people with sensory loss, older adults, people with brain injury. So these are all different populations we're studying in that respect.